So, wow, we're back for episode 101 of Tenn Listens live after a really cool 100th extravaganza last week. And we got some great stuff lined up this week, some exclusive materials and all kinds of cool things. I'm going to say hi to everybody real quick. We've got Mariano with us from down in Colombia. Aaron Young from Hangout Records over in Memphis is with us. Czar Christopher Smith is with us from Nashville, Tennessee again. Doug Jackson up in Baltimore is back. And welcome again to Christine DeGraff from MMH Rocks, My Music Hangout. Thanks, everybody. I'm glad you're all here. And I know everybody's anxious this week to get right into things, so I'm going to jump right into it, too. Our first band we got lined up is interesting thing. Bruce Bauer from Dog Society up in New York sent us some great stuff a while back, and he sent me something from his solo project here. It's called Kings of the Brushwood Thicket. From Jamaica, Queens, they premiered a striking new single, Do You Believe, via Guitar World, and they said that this acoustic number contains some pretty impactful stuff, and we want to find out what that's all about. So we're going to check out He Was a Man by Kings of the Brushwood Thicket. And if you guys are got her loaded there on our player, let's hit the button.
He was a man who had everything you could ever hope for. A corner office on a very high floor. Tailor-made suits that fit like a velvet glove. He was a
This
man
is pretty cool so far.
with a family and a two-car garage who mowed his lawn every weekend of his adult life, the greenest grass you've ever seen. She left and took half his heart away. She left a note that said she's gone away, so far away, so far away from him. Was a man overboard, looking for a rope, searching for a light to save his life, searching for hope. He was going down, falling down a hole. Because she left and took half his heart away. Left a note that said she's gone away, so far away, so very far away from him. He was a man.
Oh, it's so fresh. It's
A
like
perfect man.
Beatles in the beginning.
A lonely man.
I really dig this.
And now he's gone.
I'm telling you, it reminds me of Herman's Hermits. Something like old British invasion stuff or something.
It was different.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure, like, was the ending, like, the lyrics, was he talking about death, or was he talking about leaving a relationship?
Yeah, I have to listen to that one
It was
again.
really a sad ending to the song. I mean, I guess I'll jump right in since I've already opened my mouth this far. Yeah, I thought that it was a really cool track, and I was definitely dialed in on it, and I don't have anything bad to say about it. I love the acoustic guitars. That was, you could hear earlier in the tune. I thought that was pretty cool. And as far as a ranking, I would get caught dancing to this tune. And thanks for
Stash.
having me on the show, by the way.
I would stash this on my tablet for sure. I don't know if I could dance to it. Well, first off, I can't dance.
I mean, it's just like, it's not a dancing tune, but it's just like, the fourth, the second place. That's the whole idea. It doesn't matter if you're dancing, it's just second place. 5 is first place. So. Or first, you can say like a first 5-star rating or a 4-star rating, blah, blah, blah.
Way to confuse it a lot.
Yeah. I'm gonna mute myself now. Thanks.
It's like first place, second place, 5-star, 4-star.
I'm seeing stars. Yeah.
As usual.
I liked it. I thought it, had a definite 70s sound to it. 60s or 70s.
Yeah, I thought earlier than 70s.
60s maybe.
Yeah, 60s. Summer love. Yeah.
I liked it a lot though. It was like Doug said, I don't know if I'd be dancing to it, but I would give it a 4-star rating. So how's that?
That's why I love the rating system. It's so easy to twist around with it. I'm with you there as far as the only thing that keeps me from giving this one a jam it at the red light rating is that it's not typical jamming at the red light material.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's the only thing that kept me from.
So I've given that rating out for a lot of songs, and so I'm not going to jam it at the red light, but I'm darn sure going to have it cranked up loud on some drive somewhere. And so I'm stuck between jamming it at the red light, getting caught dancing. This is a total departure from Bruce's other project, and just really good, man. The recording, I thought, and the production work was just fantastic. The vocal sounds were great. Love those big swells on the every fourth line in the beginning section. Those are cool. Love the story in it. Darn it, Bruce, send me something I can bitch about next time. I'm more fun when I can bitch. What you got, Chris?
I think I really liked the tone of the acoustic guitar coming in, but I did feel that it was a little heavy versus the vocals. I feel like the guitar overpowered the vocals a lot, which mixing guitars and vocals is hard in itself anyway, because they both take up the same frequency range. But overall, I like the song. I'd definitely stash it on the tablet. That was really my only issue with it. Was just that I felt the guitar overpowered the vocals there. I do want to compliment them on the use of the stereo width, though. It was nice and wide. For it not to be that many sounds in the mix, they did get it nice and wide, so that was nice.
Filled it up, that big drum.
Yeah.
That was a surprise, and it sounded really good. That was Kings of the Brushwood Thicket with He Was a Man, and damn good tune. I liked it a lot. We've got Summer Fiction's Lauren Lorraine coming up in just a minute. We'll be right back. This segment of Mid-10 Listens Live is brought to you by My Music Hangout, MMH Rocks. Proud to bring live music to Google Plus, live streaming concerts by independent musicians. And by Hangout Records, hosting live open mic shows via Hangouts on air and connecting fans with the musicians of Google Plus. And we're back, and we've got Summer Fiction's Lauren Lorraine lined up. I had a quote here. Where is it? From Spin magazine, with its Brian Wilson-like melodic levity and Johnny Marr-influenced guitar jangle, Summer Fiction's Perfume Paper is, without being too on the nose, every bit as warm, weather-friendly as you'd expect it to be. And we're going to listen to a different tune. We're going to listen to Lauren Lorraine by Summer Fiction. If you guys have got it loaded on our player there, Simon says play.
Yeah.
She parted the sea, cut the sky up above, and watched it start to rain. Show me everything that you love that is good, and take away my pain. I'll sleep in your bed, rest in your head.
Almost has like a Sid Barrett, Pink Floyd kind of old Pink Floyd tune to it.
I feel like I'm on a carousel ride.
Divine Lorraine. I dreamt of you
Ben nailed it.
before I met you. I know heaven sent you my way.
He's got a good voice.
Created light out of darkness and decided to call it day. I'll sleep in your bed, rest in your head. Why is love fleeting? Oh, Lauren Lorraine, Lauren Lorraine, Divine Lorraine. Temptation led me here, I know. I'll hold you high above the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. She parted the sea, touched the sky up above, and made it start to rain. Show me everything that you love that is good, and take away my pain. Oh, Lord Lorraine, Lord Lorraine, Divine Lorraine. 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 Oh, Lord Lorraine, Lord Lorraine, Divine Lorraine.
I like those strings coming in there.
Oh, Lord Lorraine, Lord Lorraine, Divine Lorraine. Oh, Lord Lorraine, Lord Lorraine, Divine Lorraine. Oh, Lord Lorraine, Lord Lorraine.
I liked at 1 minute and 20 something seconds where they slowed down and kind of turned it around a little bit. That was all right. I like that.
Yeah, good arrangement in there. And definitely got that old vibe. I like your mention of Sid, Aaron.
Like the old school Pink Floyd days with Sid Barrett.
Yeah.
Some of those just really psychedelic albums.
That's what I was thinking. Trippy.
It really was. And,
Yeah.
and I think he was right with, it did kind of have like the Brian Wilson, Beach Boys 60, Summer of Love stuff, I enjoyed that. But at the end, the ending was just so repetitious.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think they should have just maybe cut, a couple of those choruses out, I guess, and just let it be an instrumental to the end of the track. But that's the only thing that I could think negative about it, and everything else was positive. And I'm gonna go ahead and give it another 4-star rating because that was good tunes.
Having two with kind of a similar vibe there makes me naturally psychologically want to knock this one to a tablet track. But I think I'm with you. I'm going to get caught dancing to it too, and that's a good kind of slow dance, almost tango kind of song,
Mm-hmm.
Which just hit me. Giving it the rating. Man, I've liked both of these so far.
Yeah. I don't like the repetition at the end. It was like watching a Patrick's Family show and listening David Cassidy singing "I Think I Love You." it has some similarity. I give 3 stars.
3?
Yep.
So Mariano's going to stash it on the tablet. He may be listening to that later. That's pretty cool. That's kind of what we think of that third one, Mariano.
I'm going to go with 4 stars, and I would have gone with 3, but I agree with Doug. I really like that part right there in the middle where they changed it up, but I wish they had done that longer. I like that part a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
So
that's why I give it a 3.
I'm going to give it a 4, though. It was a cool song.
I was stashing on my tablet.
I'm going to go take some acid and listen to it. I'm just kidding. 20 years ago, maybe.
I mean, then it would get a 10-star rating.
Yeah, out of 5.
Out of 5, yeah. Try to figure that out.
What about Chris? What do you think?
Yeah, we got him started and then cut him right off.
Yeah, sorry about that,
buddy. It took me a minute to recover because I was expecting a female vocal. The name of the song, even the album artwork. So I totally got thrown for a loop there. Overall, it was a cool song, but it did sound really trippy and psychedelic. When the music first came on, I was like, I'm like a female voice is going to come in and sing over this. This is going to be interesting. Still ended up being interesting. But overall, I think I'd stash it on the tablet.
Right in the middle. Aaron's put that list in the chat there for you, Mariano. And we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with Joanna Drummond doing These Flickered Scenes from her latest. This segment of Mid-10 Listens Live is brought to you by My Music Hangout, MMH Rocks, proud to bring live music to Google Plus, live streaming concerts by independent musicians, and by Hangout Records, hosting live open mic shows via Hangouts on air and connecting fans with the musicians of Google Plus. Groovy, we're back. Good fun so far tonight. Really interesting stuff. We're gonna go completely different direction now. I think, judging on what I'm reading, we've got Joanna Drummond's "These Flickers" scenes from her latest record, "Songs for Mother's Day." Folkworlds.com said, viewed with the eyes of both child and mother, Joanna lays down songs ranging from the minutiae of tiny instants to the broader brushes of wider experience, examining what it is to hold the immensely responsible and utterly unconditional role of motherhood. So probably something else pretty introspective here. So you got her loaded up. What's the new phrase, Aaron? Simon says play.
In the hush of the moon. good scenes. I want to feel the details melt against my skin. We skate on the ice of memory. Our reflections never fully seen, and it changes like the snow. Memory drifts and falls below beyond our reach. But I know the whisper of its home. It will find me in this moonless night. Will I find you in this moonless night?
Oh, what a pretty mix that song had. I'm not sure where to go with it.
It's funny how songs here will give me, I don't know, when I listen to music anywhere else, I don't get these I guess I'll say visions of, it's like someone just said in the chat, like this sounds like something that would be on like an animated movie, is kind of the mood that it puts me in. But overall I liked it. The vocals stayed up front the whole time, which was nice. If I was a coach on The Voice, I would have definitely pushed my button. Like the vocal came in and grabbed me from the start. I really like the intro, how the song just kind of swelled and came in. I think that was really cool. I guess overall I'd get caught dancing to it.
How many stars, Chris?
4.
Yeah. I give her 4 too. I think it's a very slow, almost sleepy. But it's a mix of folk and Celtic. The voice is so sweet. It's much like Moja Brennan, the Ennial sister. And the cellos give me goosebumps. I love it, the music. The lyrics, not too much. But I would like to hear that song without the lyrics. I give her 4. And also so agree with Christopher that when you listen to it, it's like watching a Disney movie.
A Disney movie. Yeah, I mean, I'll pre-qualify or whatever that it's not my genre. I don't, typically like that kind of music. I do like the violin. I like the soundtrack of it. Just definitely, not really my type of music. So I can't really rate it. I'll say chick flick night. I definitely think I could see it in, a Disney movie. Honestly, I think we're gonna go with the Disney theme, but it had a very kind of a nice sweetness to it.
And you're just not nice.
I'm not nice or
enough
sweet
to go with that. What about it, Memphis Man?
Well, it was a sleepy, dreamy kind of tune, and I think Mariana's hit on exactly what I wanted to talk about. Is that, yeah, it sort of has that Celtic music feel, and that's not a genre that I'm familiar with, but at some points in my life there was a band called Enya, and she produced Celtic music, and I liked it. So, yeah, I mean the track, it was. I mean, I didn't have anything really wrong to say about it. Don't really know whether I want to give it a 3-star or 4-star rating. But maybe definitely stashed on the tablet. Maybe I don't know if anybody could dance to this, but maybe a 4-star rating, but somewhere between 3 and 4.
It will be so nice to use it as a lullaby song.
Yeah, and I kind of expected that from the description and the album title. It's a little intellectual for my normal taste, but it's really good. A lot of good stuff in there. I liked her voice a lot. That's Joanna Drummond, and good song. We're kind of more of a upbeat crowd, I think, for the most part, but good stuff. Thanks, Joanna, for sending it over, and I hope to get some more from her. This segment of Mid-10 Listens Live is brought to you by My Music Hangout, MMH Rocks, proud to bring live music to Google Plus, live streaming concerts by independent musicians, and by Hangout Records, hosting live open mic shows via Hangouts on air and connecting fans with the musicians of Google Plus. Okay, cool. Well, we're coming back, and we've got something from Calling Apollo up next. Let's see. Cultured Vultures said they churn out a futuristic, progressive rock sound that takes in elements of alt rock, post-hardcore, scream, and an ambient sense of melody that isn't afraid to get aggressive and abrasive when it needs to hammer it home. And so we've got their song "In This City" lined up. You guys, we got it ready to go? Let's play it.
What a funny state. I saw the look up on your face. Am I the product of a fool? I should have found a way, but then again, all things degrade. It's just the kind of thing you do. Let's go!
A big turnaround. Vocal right there sounds a lot like Geddy Lee to me.
I want to know what Aaron thinks about this one.
Straight up.
Because I'll go and get mine out the way. What a transition from the first 12 bars.
Hell of a transition.
The screaming vocals isn't my. There's parts of it I like. The screaming vocals thing isn't my genre. However, the intro was really cool and I was really hyped. I was anticipating some more drums that I could groove to instead of the fast machine gun type drums. But yeah, I would. The singing parts I liked. I would. I would. Somewhere in between. Yeah, I'd stash it on the tablet. I say not generally my genre, but is parts of it that sounded really good to me.
I'm with you. I gotta admit, I like this song a lot more than I want to like this song, based on the fact that particularly the screamed vocal is not really my genre. I thought it ran a little long too.
Yeah,
but the performance was great, and the way the vocal style kept changing up, it kept me really interested. I didn't catch all the lyrics, but then again, I caught more of the lyric than I normally would expect to in a song mixed like this. So the mixing's good, the performance is really good. I love the way things changed up. It's not what I normally listen to. It's something that would definitely, fit right in there with the jam it at the red light rating just based on what it is. But at best, I got caught dancing to it. I got to listen to this one again. I did like it a lot more than I want to like it. That's what I got.
I think there's a mix of gothic metal, punk, hard rock. So it don't touch me. The lyrics I don't get it. The first minute was very nice, but the metal part I hate the metal really. So that's what I give.
That's what Mariano thinks. Not Mariano's style at all.
Yep.
Doug?
I enjoyed it. It made me feel angry. I wanted to go kill things and stuff. Yeah. I want to smash, Hulk smash. Yeah,
at least you said kill things and not kill people.
Well, yeah. But there were parts in there that were worthy. I mean,
yeah.
I listened to some of the things that my son and my stepson listen to nowadays, and that falls right into that I call it rock music, the screamo stuff. The vocals, I mean, I couldn't even tell you what they were saying most of the time. So yeah, the mix for me, I think the vocal needed to come up so that I could actually appreciate the words that they were trying to speak, I guess.
In that genre, though, I don't think the vocals really take front stage like that. So.
Not typically. I thought they stood out and they were clearer than I normally hear in that genre.
Well, even Limp Bizkit, they'll scream shit and you can still understand like most of the song. They go into their little scream part and then they come back to something that...
See, Doug nailed it for me. It made me want to smash something. And to me, that's a good thing. If a song makes me want to smash something, I want to listen to it more. I liked it. I'm jamming that shit at the red light, smashing things.
Just driving around downtown. Things blowing out the back of your trunk. Your subwoofers are just boom, 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 boom.
I like songs like that. I like songs that, either just that get you really riled up. So I liked it.
Well, that's where I come from with I liked it a lot more than I wanted to because it's not my normal genre for listening, but for some reason I kind of liked that one.
You were right with the Geddy Lee, and it would have been, like I said, if the vocal was more up, maybe it would have had more impact.
Had some interesting parts that looks like Ren and Nirvana. It's a curious song, but it's not my style.
I thought it was a pretty decent track. It's definitely not my genre, but I'm gonna be nice and stash this on the tablet.
I thought you were protesting it.
Come on,
Like I said-
man.
Like I said, I'm being nice, and then
Aaron and I in
I
a
was gonna-
car.
anyway,
I know one thing. I wouldn't want to be at their concert. I'm just going to say that part.
That's
Yeah, that'd probably be too wild for me.
Yeah, that would be too wild for me. Yeah. I don't want
But
to
I
get
think they
punched in the
nailed what
face.
they were doing. So, hey, good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Calling Apollo in this city. We'll be right back. This segment of Mid-10 Listens Live is brought to you by My Music Hangout, MMH Rocks. Proud to bring live music to Google Plus, live streaming concerts by independent musicians. And by Hangout Records, hosting live open mic shows via Hangouts on air and connecting fans with the musicians of Google Plus. Record. And the tape is rolling for our fifth song of the night here on Mid-10 Listens Live. Been an interesting night so far, and we've got something else lined up here, so we're going to see where it takes us. A song from Postcards from Jeff called Suburban Girl. In Your Speakers says, Postcards from Jeff is a dreamy ride that gets inside of you in a good way. This is a new type of dream pop, folks. So get on board and take a journey. Man, we've had a journey in some different places tonight. So, well, let's see where we're going with this one. Everybody got it ready? Simon says. Big British synth pop mix.
There's lost and found on the street, trying to be unique, trying to be unique. Well, you're a rough diamond, you're not a pearl. Yeah, you're my kind of girl. Yeah, you're my kind of girl. Suburban girl. Oh, I'm lost in your world. Lost in your world. If I could tame your heart, would it tear me apart, tear me apart. Last night, suicide in the park. Yeah, somebody left their mark. They've taken enough. Well, I don't know where we can go. Just said you run the show. Yeah, you run the show. I don't pray in the mornings. I don't ask for forgiveness. Misunderstandings happen, darling, please. Come out from the wood, shake off the night's disease. 'Cause the only good thing that you ever wanted is never coming back, so you gotta let it go. Suburban girl, I'm lost in your world, lost in your world. If I could tame your heart, would it tear me apart, tear me apart.
The music, yes. The vocals, no. I just couldn't get with the vocals. They just didn't. The music coming in first kind of set an emotion for the song, and the vocal just didn't match that emotion or feeling at all.
There you go. I agree with that.
I agree too.
This one would, the vocal here would not get a button push on the voice.
See, there were qualities about that I liked, and then there was other qualities that I didn't.
It just didn't sound like he wanted to be in the vocal booth singing the song that day. I don't know.
Yeah, wow. That can be it. That sure has made a mess of a few of my songs.
Yeah, just for me, just the emotion. And it might just be how he sounds. It might just be his natural, that may just be him. I don't know. But I'd have to, since I do like the music, I'm going to have to go with Chick Flit.
Yeah, I think for me, it's going to wind up a tablet track. Because I'm going to go back and listen to it again, try to catch the lyric a little better too. But really, vocals sounded a lot like Jeff Tweedy to me. Yeah, for what it was, well done. But I still just me. That's my personal thing. I'll stash it. If it comes up again, I probably won't turn it off. If it, in that random mix, I'm not going to turn it off.
The vocal was really dry, where I'd get on to most people for using too much reverb. This could have really used some reverb.
I'm going to go with you too, because especially at the in the break toward the end, where before he went in the last chorus sections.
I mean, and talking about emotion, I mean, reverb could have added emotion to it.
I'm totally agree with Chris and you. The vocals are so dry, and so it does no goes with the music. And the music to me is like it's a mix between a-ha, the outfield, and Coldplay. I give 3.
We start right down the middle, huh?
Mm,
What about it, Doug?
not Doug.
I would say definitely took me to the 80s, man. I was looking for my parachute pants.
Yeah, you said parachute pants in there. Somebody said something about an 80s movie, and I could definitely see it, an 80s movie theme.
Yeah.
We've had a couple with that kind of feel tonight.
But I didn't dislike it. I would listen to it. The guy's voice reminds me of I don't know if you've ever heard Green Eyes from Coldplay, but he's a dead ringer for him. So I don't know. Yeah, reverb, definitely. I'm a fan of reverb.
Not you.
I'm a fan of reverb, doubler, whatever chorus, whatever I can get in there. I'm a fan of. But I kind of dug it. Hey, I play 80s music and I dig it. I play a-ha and stuff. So yeah, man, stash it on my tablet.
There you go.
Yep, me too. Stashed on the tablet. It was, it was just kind of like chill.
Chill, yeah, that's a good kind of chill way to describe it too, Christine. And I kind of did, kind of chill a little bit while I was listening to it.
I will definitely agree with y'all. Being a tablet track, I would need to go back and listen to it again. But yeah, I would definitely go back and listen to it and give it another chance. So yes, it would be a stashed on the tablet rating for me.
And I think it sounded like Coldplay too, but I agree that the vocals are a little dry, and so I guess I don't have anything new to add. But everybody said,
yeah, we covered it pretty well right on the bat.
Yeah, it's great.
Good deal.
But I'd listen to it on my. I'd probably get caught dancing with it on a Sunday. So.
Well, it is a good kind of Sunday afternoon kind of track.
Only on Sunday, then.
Yeah.
Not on.
Oh yeah, my classic. Oh yes. Well, I can't dance in my car, but yeah, I can.
Yeah, you can.
So,
Yeah, you can. It's possible.
Kind of like riding down the back roads.
Yeah,
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, good sunny afternoon Not Too Hot, Riding Down the Back Roads, Top Down. Good song
Oh,
for
yeah.
that. See, I'm feeling better about it all the time. Glad you made it in to join us tonight, Zine. Well, we've had interesting night, some really interesting tunes tonight, and a lot of fun. Good time tonight. Thanks, everybody. Mariano, Chris, Zine, Christine, Aaron, loads of fun. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
We'll be back
See you
next week.